Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Arcanum. Mr. Drake, after hacking and slashing his way through the depths of the dredge, has returned to Gilbert Bates's mansion to make his report, and I cleared out that entire damn place. I mean, just cutting through scores of those damn ore golems. When we returned to Toronto, everybody's equipment was on the verge of breaking, but in doing so, Mr. Drake managed to reach level 30, and with the points that he got, I finally finished out the College of Conveyance, so now he has teleportation, and I also bought the final rank in the Temporal College, which is a spell called Tempus Fugit. It basically hastens your allies and slows down all of your opponents, so it's an excellent spell for combat. And then with the final 3 points, I purchased the first 3 ranks of Dodge and went ahead and got Apprentice and then Expert Training. And he got Expert Training from the same old grizzled veteran in Blackroot that had given him Melee Expert Training. So, Mr. Bates.
You have returned. Tell me, what news?
I've talked with Logair of the Wheel Clan.
What did he tell you?
He said the elves did the actual banishing of the Black Mountain clan.
They allowed elves to banish dwarves? What in the name of all that is holy is happening to this world?
He was pretty upset about it as well.
Well, what do the elves have to say about all of this?
I'm on my way to talk to them now.
Excellent. Here is some more gold to help you on your way.
Many thanks, good sir. Alright, I actually thought Mr. Bates would have a bit more to say, so... Anyway, well, with that brief interview being completed, Mr. Drake can now, through the magic of teleportation, snap his fingers and head to his next destination, which is going to be the small border town of Stillwater. Logair had told him that in order to find out any information about the mysterious elf named Mingarad, he's going to have to find the elven city of Qintarra, which is located somewhere in the Glimmering Forest. And Logair suggested that Drake might find someone in the town of Stillwater that could give him directions there. So, alright, and now we see how convenient teleportation is. That took 3 seconds, what would normally have taken about 15 minutes of travel time with all the overland encounters and such. Anyway, so Mr. Drake is in the town of Stillwater, and right here in the town plaza, what looks like, Jesus, I don't know, some kind of colossal chocolate Easter rabbit that you see in a Tim Burton film or something is actually a statue of the Stillwater Giant, which Mr. Drake first heard about in H.T. Parnell's House of Wonders, or Emporium of Wonders, the place where he got Gar. And knowing that Stillwater is reputed for its sightings of the Stillwater Giant, Mr. Drake has brought along the tattered and ragged Stillwater pelt, the fake that he took from Parnell's shop. So before he starts going around and asking random people for directions to Qintarra, he's going to head into the Bleeding Rose Inn. This is where Elder Joachim, Virgil's mentor, has left his next bit of information. I'm happy to meet you. I believe that Joachim has left something for me. Ah, yes. He left some things for you. Now, where did I put them? Oh, yes. I recall now. Here you are, sir. Thank you. Is there something else? No, thank you. I'll be departing. Alright, so Elder Joachim has left a book for Virgil, and inside there's a note. So, the men trying to kill you seem to be the remnants of the Malokian Hand, who long ago were assassins for the Order of the Dead, called the Darien Ka. I found this ancient but incomplete text concerning their history. They don't seem to be bad fellows, perhaps just a bit misdirected. Things are too dangerous right now. I shouldn't have even had you come here. I'll find you, Joachim. Alright, so that's not a very good sign. So Joachim is going to stay out of the picture for a bit longer, and to look at the excerpt from the book, Lost Histories of the Malokian Hand. Their separation from the Order of the Dead was always a mystery, but translations of the Scrolls of Trellian, first assassin of the Hand, have brought to light their enigmatic reasons for leaving. A half-torn excerpt from the fourth scroll reads, and then presumably this is from the Hand of Trellian, and the writings of the great necromancer were found by me, and his madness and abominations were made clear, and I threw myself to the ground with great sorrow and gnashing of teeth. Okay, very biblical. How evil were the men to whom we had pledged our hearts and our swords. I vowed to make war, and we set ourselves upon them in the great legions on the plains of Voradin, and we broke them, but were also broken upon them. My heart burns. Okay, and then back to the scholarly text, I guess. Obviously, there were doctrinal differences between the Darien Ka and their order of assassins. The great necromancer referred to is obviously Kurgan the Terrible, after whose death...
Excuse me, that book is interesting, don't you think? It seems that these Malokian hand assassins were part of some larger group called the Darien Ka. What did he call them? The Order of the Dead. Obviously, these fellows all had some sort of a disagreement.
Yes, Joachim thinks perhaps they're not all that evil.
Not all that bad? Ha! Obviously, Joachim hasn't run into them lately. That fellow Trellian did sound like an agreeable sort, though, didn't he? Anyone who chooses to side against something called the Order of the Dead is all right in my book.
You mean first assassin, Trellian?
Yes, you've got a point there. I'm sure the man was no saint. Then again, who really is? We've all got, well, blood on our hands. In the end, we all just play the roles given us. Sometimes they don't fit so well, but I guess we make do.
Yes, you and I know a lot about that, it seems.
Yes, I'd never have thought myself worthy of this affair, and I shouldn't be making judgments about anyone's character. I think I'd best just keep my bloody mouth shut.
Virgil.
Listen, there's something that happened to me. Well, because of me, because I was foolish, because I was a coward. Burdens like mine, they don't go away. They always come back to collect what is due them. Someday the balance will have to be paid.
What are you talking about?
No, I shouldn't have said anything about it. As I've said, the past is in the past.
Well, what do you think we should do now?
I don't know. I was hoping that Joachim would be here to give us a little guidance. It seems we've been running blind without the reins, doesn't it? I guess we should just stick to the task at hand.
That sounds fine with me. Let's get moving.
Yes. The day's not getting any younger.
Alright, so further hints of Virgil's somewhat dark past have come to the surface, but he still won't elaborate upon it. Anyway, as I was saying before Virgil so rudely interrupted me, in this little note, Kurgan the Terrible, after whose death the Order of the Darien Ka was formed, Mr. Drake has heard about Kurgan the Terrible way back in the Panari Temple in Tarant. Kurgan was one of the 5 or so people, along with Aranax, who over the centuries or even perhaps millennia have been banished to a place called the Void. And he did manage to learn a bit more about the Malokian Hand. Apparently they had some sort of disagreement with the Darien Ka, so the plot thickens in that respect. But now, with Elder Joachim out of the picture for a bit longer, he's going to set about just trying to find out if he can get directions to Qintarra, and probably the best place to start is at the bar. And the bartender's even a half-elf, so maybe he would know something about how to find an elven city. What can I do for you? Hello, bartender. Have you heard any interesting rumors lately? Well, no one knows more about the Stillwater giant than Stanley Hippington. He lives in a small cottage north of town. Thank you. Anything else? Old Cyrus the Wizard lives just northwest of town. Haven't seen him around much lately, though. Anything else? If you're traveling the hills northwest of Stillwater, watch out for old Drog Blacktooth the Ogre. He's mostly harmless, but you never know with ogres. Thank you. Stillwater just hasn't been the same since the cult of Geshtiana came into town. If you're interested in finding out about them, you should talk to their priestess, Bridget. You have my gratitude. And what else have you heard? Have you heard about Adkin Chambers' tragic past? To be crippled in such a way. That stout fellow is truly barbaric. Alright, actually Mr. Drake has heard of Adkin Chambers. When he received his expert training in dodge, the guy who trained him told him that Chambers is the master trainer, and Stout is the master melee trainer, so that's going to be interesting. There's a little quest regarding those two, so when Mr. Drake finally goes for mastery in both dodge and melee, that'll play out. Anyway, many thanks. Anything else? Have you heard about Marley? Living in Stillwater must agree with him. He's become a sought-after friend and lover to the women. Strange, when no one used to like him at all. Most generous of you. Anything about elves? Ah, we don't have many elves here in Stillwater, but there's one named Mirth who lives here in town. Fairly strange fellow, actually. Fantastic, you have my gratitude. And I'll be leaving now. Alright, so he's found the name of an elf that could perhaps guide him to Stillwater. And that elf lives in, I would say lives in something of a rundown shack, but most of the buildings here are pretty rundown. This is kind of a backwater town, it seems. Anyway, I believe this is, yeah, here we go. There's an elven noble. Excuse me there, sir. Just what exactly do you think you're doing in my house? Please, excuse the intrusion, but I was hoping you could help me. No intrusion, my friend. You merely startled me. What can I do for you? Do you have time for a few questions, perhaps? What is it you wish to know? Could you possibly direct me to the elven city of Qintarra? Qintarra? You seek Qintarra? Yes, that's what I said. Do you know where it is? It's in the forest. Even a fool knows that. Yes, I realize it's in the forest. Then why are you asking me where it is? Look, do you know where Qintarra is located or not? Yes? Come on, out with it. In the glimmering forest. And where exactly in the forest is Qintarra? In the trees. In what trees? In the glimmering forest. And where in the forest is Qintarra? In the trees. Please, sir, it's urgent that I find Qintarra. Why is it so important that you find Qintarra, if you don't mind me asking? No, I don't mind at all that you ask. So, why is it so important? Well? Well, are you going to tell me or not? Well, I said I didn't mind you asking, not that I'd tell you. Very good, a man after my own heart. Qintarra, yes, I know where it is. Can you tell me where it's located? Else just don't go revealing that information at the drop of a hat, but I can sympathize with your plight. I'll show you where Qintarra lies, but you must first prove your worth. And how would I go about doing that? I'm not quite sure you'd be up to the task. This is a rite of passage for young elves, a cultural tradition, very old and very difficult. I can probably do it. Just tell me what I need to do, please. You must bring me the pelt of the mystical Stillwater giant. Only then will I entrust with you the location of the mother city. Well, how fortunate. I happen to have that thing, right here with me. Really? And just where did you get it? Well, to be honest, I stole it from H.T. Parnell's museum in Toronto. Very good. Oh, you're a tricky one, and you're a good sport as well. You've earned the location of Qintarra. Here, let me show you on your map. And then he marks the location. And here is the mountain pass you'll need to take to get you there. You have my gratitude, sir, even though it was very trying and tiresome. Alright, so Mr. Drake, thanks to the insurance fraud he earlier committed with Parnell by stealing the fake Stillwater giant pelt, has learned the location of the city of Qintarra. Now, Mr. Drake could just teleport there. It is right there in the glimmering forest. If you don't have teleportation, you have to go across, you have to go by land, obviously, and the only way past the mountain is to go through Hardin's Pass. This is just a pass. It's basically like an outdoor dungeon. It's just full of stuff for you to kill. It's like a grinding zone. But Mr. Drake will be able to teleport. However, first, he's going to have a look around and check out some of these rumors that he heard at the bar. So, when we return, further adventures in the snowy town of Stillwater. As always, thank you for watching, and please stay tuned.